But our good friends at Glorious Malone, that's what it's all about here today. MaloneFineSausage.com, MaloneFineSausage.com. And I love zucchini.
Oh, man.
I love zucchini, let me tell you
too.
that.
I
So
really
we can do
too.
paddles of zucchini. I'm kind of exaggerating this one here to show you good folks, but I'm gonna snip off both ends.
All right.
And I've got a Ziploc baggie waiting for these with a little bit of our sunflower oil and Grandma Hazel's in. But we're simply gonna take our zucchini squash, and I love zucchini when it's in season. We're simply going to cut a nice paddle off from there.
You got her.
Lengthwise, any slab size you want. And we're gonna marinate that a little bit in Italian dressing or make your own with our sunflower oil and Grandma Hazel's. So that gets marinated for a couple of hours. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna grill those paddles, direct method of cooking, just like I'm flipping this one over. Now it's nice and tender, and I'll show you the done product in a moment. But let me flip over the bigger side, and I'll show you how to create these paddles. So we put the paddles of zucchini on for about 4 to 5 minutes on the side, just to brown up nicely. Grab your favorite Alfredo sauce, grab your favorite pizza sauce, grab Thousand Island and make German ones, I don't care.
Yeah.
But you always
Very
use
creative.
Glorious Malone's in place of the corned beef. And you put a little pizza sauce over the top of that. Now I've got simple ingredients today. I've got onions, I've got green olives, and I've got some wonderful Anaheim peppers that have a little bite but not too bad. So now we've got the pizza sauce on there. You got to have some wonderful onions. You put a little bit of those wonderful green olives.
I love green olives. There's something about I just love green olives. I do.
Yeah, you could take them off, and I'd love them even more sometimes. But
really?
Sometimes I love them. I don't know.
I like them.
It's a flip of the coin. And I had to keep out of the sunlight our beautiful Glorious Malone, safety first. And we're just going to simply drape, and this stuff deliciously melts over the top. And we don't need any cheese. It's just simply the Glorious Malones over the top. We're going to put the hood down, and let me show you the end result. These are just absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to use your board because I don't think...
Go right ahead, sir.
Thank you.
Look at that.
And that is a wonderful meal in itself, and zucchini is delicious.
For a meal or an hors d'oeuvre, I'll tell you what.
And there's a wonderful pork delicacy right there. That's with the Glorious Malone. And I actually used their regular head cheese, just the mild, the pork delicacy mild. And that came out just absolutely wonderful. But that's an Italian pizza with zucchini as the crust. What's Merrill up to today?
Hey, you're going to use the
I didn't
mild.
know they piled it that high, but then I went to the swine barn and I did see it.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-bum. You go with the mild, I'm going with the spicy, man. All right?
Smoky hot.
Obviously, pizzas are always good. Something very simple, You used to always like making my own homemade pizzas. I like these because they're already pre-cooked, they're already made.
Our good friends at
Easy to
Golden
do.
Home.
Yep, it's good stuff. All right, pesto. You can't use the olive oil, use on flavor, but you get the bottled pesto.
You could use my generic pizza sauce.
You use the pesto,
Yep.
You've got all the flavor in there. Some you'll get with a little bit of garlic in there, some you'll get with a little bit of basil. We're gonna mix it all around, and you don't really need that much. This has got a really nice, good oil base to it.
And are you gonna grill those direct or indirect?
I'm gonna do these, matter of fact, indirect.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? You can't go direct on this.
Yeah.
Very easy to do. A little bit of mushrooms on here. I'm not going to use all of them here because these are nice mushrooms.
Portobello.
Portobellos.
Baby portobellos.
Which I love, man. I could eat portobellos all day long. That's good enough right there. A little bit of cheese.
And I'll cut your pork delicacies.
All right.
Now that's the smoky
Smoky.
hot.
And I'm not overdoing this at all because you really want to get the flavor of the Glorious Malones on there.
Yes,
You're
you
going to
do.
get the flavor of the basil, which will really add a nice, good touch. And of course, you've got the portobello mushrooms on there with a little bit of cheese. You place it on the grill. I'm going to go indirect. You can't go direct on there. But I got some going on right now.
Let me grab them babies off
Oh,
there. Let me just get rid of all my ingredients here. Let me flip my clean board over.
Look at that, he's got a clean board. See how I do that? Yeah, this man could clean just like that.
So I
There you
actually
go.
helped Merrill grill these. I started out a small direct heat and then shut off that burner and cooked on the other
Yep.
side, and it seemed to work pretty well. But
That's
those are
good.
great little pizzas you can do. You did a great
Right,
job,
you know,
Merrill.
very good. Remember, I didn't use that much cheese or anything.
No.
Nice and delicate. You got the zucchini there. Well, it's got a really nice little appetizer. I can use it to sit down for a meal.
Hey,
too.
don't forget when you go into MaloneFineSausage.com, make sure you look under their website if you would please. Go to MaloneFineSausage.com. Under their website, you see all the great products she's got. You have a store locator to find out where those products are located, and it's buy local, support local. Buy local, support local. That's why we're at the Wisconsin State Fair today. That's why we're promoting our good friend Daphne and her wonderful company, MaloneFineSausage.com.
Because it's glorious.
It's a glorious day at the State Fair.
With glorious Malone.
We'll be right back.